What we do here is go back.
Live here, Minding Your Business podcast here with the Sigma Beta Club. Entrepreneurship, real estate, trending news. There's no business like minding your own. I'm your host, Champ Ron. We're here on episode number 131 of the Minding Your Business podcast. And we're here. I got all Sigma Beta Club. Y'all say what's up?
What's up?
There you go. We got everybody in here. And we got several things we want to talk about here with the young men. And, shout out to, obviously, the greatest fraternity in the land. That's Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated here with our Sigma Beta Club that since 1950 has existed to edify the lives of young men and help us to be great into the community and the communities in which we all serve. And so today we got several topics that the young men have decided that they want to discuss. And it's always great when young men have things that they want to talk about. As we know in today's society, oftentimes voices get muffled and they don't always have a chance to say what's really on their mind and subjects that they want to talk about. And so that's what we're going to do today here on the Minding Your Business podcast. We've been talking about podcasting and how they can get into podcasting and how I did it and how others are doing it. And it's a great opportunity, again, to amplify your voice, as y'all know, MYB. And for Sigma Beta Club, I refer to my community that listens as the Minding Your Business community. I call them MYB community. All right. So when you hear me refer to that, that's who I'm talking to, MYB community. All right. So we got some things we want to talk about today. All right. So let's get into it. Fellas, y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's do it. All right. Planning for the future. Who wants to come up and talk about planning for the future? You want to come up? Come on around, man. Yeah. For those that aren't listening, that aren't watching on the video, if you're listening, again, we're here at Christian Brothers University with Sigma Beta Club. And what we're doing is we got young men coming and we're going to talk about some different subjects. Now, just because he comes up here don't mean nobody else can't say nothing, okay? So y'all can participate too. But we're going to have, what's your name, man? Jacoby. What's going on, man? Jump in here on the video. Get closer. There you go. All right. So you hear? Now, you can't be way down there now, man. There you go. So, matter of fact, here, why don't you do this, man? You come sit in the chair. Here, I'm going to scoot you over here close to the mic. All right. So now you live on the podcast. All right. All right. So planning for the future. What does planning for the future mean to you? What do you see as your future?
Well, I see me being a pilot for the U.S. Air Force, and I see me going to college and getting my pilot's license, then joining the military.
Okay. Cool. You did that. So you like to fly, huh? Okay. So this is a brother that's going to one day fly high. All right. So, man, I love that. So, you look into the future. What do you think you got to do now to get there?
I got to keep my grades up.
Yeah. You got to keep your grades up. What else you got to do?
I got to learn more about aviation.
Yeah. You definitely got to do that.
And I probably got to get more involved and kind of events and stuff about aviation.
Yeah. And you know what? He touches on something that a lot of grown people don't do. So I love to hear that wisdom from my young brother right here, man, because a lot of grown people don't understand how to network with the right people. That's what he's saying is, if you want to do aviation, you got to get around people that's doing aviation. Just like if you want to hoop, you don't go places where they're not hooping, right? If you want to play basketball, you want to become a good basketball player, you got to be in the gym playing basketball. You can't go in the gym playing baseball trying to become a great basketball player. Ain't gonna work. So what he said is very wise. Is that he said one of the ways he intends to plan for the future is to be around people that fly. Because what better way for him to learn about aviation, right? And people who do it every day, right? Because that's how when I got into business, I was around business people. Right? So that's what you have to do. You have to be around those type of people because they're going to help you. They're going to be talking what you want to do, right? When you want a podcast, you got to be around podcasters. You know what I mean? And that's what happens a lot of times with a lot of us as young men is we're not around the right kind of people. You know what I mean? And it's not about you not being cool and you not being down and all that. It's just you have to think on an elevated level. When you want to be great, you got to be around great people. Kobe Bryant didn't become great because he was just sitting around the house doing nothing. He's at the gym when nobody else is there. When everybody else out partying and everybody else out doing whatever they're going to do, they out with girls. Kobe Bryant's in the gym. LeBron James is in the gym. Anthony Davis, he's in the gym. James Harden, he's working on his step back in the gym. Right? He's working. You know what I mean? John Morant's working. He ain't chilling. You know what I'm saying? So that's great comments that you make, man, because it means a lot hearing it from you that you're intending on doing that. All right?
And I'm also joining this program called Go Civil Air Patrol. I'm also joining this program called Go Civil Air Patrol.
Okay.
It's about this thing where you start getting into the U.S. Air Force and start kind of like going into flying planes and stuff.
Yeah.
And then they also said when you graduate from the thing, when you graduate from the program, when you become 18, you're gonna already have your pilot's license.
Okay. So you see that he's gonna be ready. You see, at 18, he's already gonna be ready to fly. All right. So now you're gonna do a service to the community as someone that understands flying and it's gonna help people travel from one destination to the next. All right. I can thank you for that now, man. I appreciate that. Because one day I may fly on a plane, but you're the pilot, right? Like a lot of us, all right? I appreciate it, man. Thank you. All right, who else wants to come? Planning for the future. Who else want to talk about it? Come on. Yep, come on up.
Calm down.
So that's what we're doing today. We have come and we're going to hear from young men. It's not just about hearing from me today. All right, come through. Yeah, so. Yeah, man. So talk about, man, tell them your name.
I'm Jordan.
Jordan? Okay.
Yes, sir. 11th grade. And basically my plans for the future is in a couple years college.
College, yeah.
See what I'm going to do in college or where I can go for college. Because I do band and it depends where I can go. I can go almost anywhere now.
You say you do band?
Yeah.
Okay. What instrument you play?
Bass drum.
Bass drum? Dig that. Okay.
So I can go like almost anywhere where I want to go now.
Yeah.
Because of that. And then I got the academics to
cool.
go there too.
I love to hear that. I love to hear that. So have you identified some schools you're interested in?
Yeah.
All right.
I looked at UAPB, Tennessee State, Jackson, Grambling, St.
Okay. Some
like
good
that.
ones.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. HBCUs.
Yeah,
definitely. Dig that.
That's my chance.
Dig that. So are you looking to, once you get through college, are you looking to continue in the music or what you kind of looking to do?
Not really.
Not really?
Because like after college, band is just definitely a marching band. It's like there's no place after college where it's gonna take you other than doing like maybe a band director or something, or maybe just being a musician in general. And I don't know if I really want to do that. It's like it's just an option.
Well, I know you're talking to Brother Fred because he was in the band there at TSU. So yeah, like my brother was talking about, you got to be around people that's been in the band, and so you've got them here in Phi Beta Sigma. So for sure. So yeah, so dig that. But it can take you some different places. You know what I mean? Because like you say, you become a band director at a school. You could get into music again if you enjoy music. You can get into producing music.
Yeah.
That with marching band sound. You know what I mean? Depending on what your sound is, if you love music. It could also, being able to learn and read music will help you in so many ways, man. It help you in business, because that ability to read and understand and comprehend something like music, which is not easy to read, can help you and take you a long way. So yeah, so dig that. I love that, man. Appreciate it. Anybody else? We'll get one more to talk about planning for the future. Who else want to slide through? You want to come on? Come on. Hey man, y'all in the back, man. Y'all letting the young fellas come up here. They spitting knowledge. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got different topics. Okay. But they're sharing some knowledge now. All right. What's up, man? Good. What's your name?
Niles.
No. All right, speak up. Talk in the mic. All right. So what do you think about plans for the future? What do you see yourself doing?
So what I see myself doing is like being an
Talk
astronaut.
up some.
So what I see myself doing is like being an astronaut.
Okay. Get that. So you kind of like my brother in aviation. You want to get into space. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So what do you think you have to do to get there?
So like I think I have to study like things about space, rocket science, like gravity and stuff like that.
Yeah, you do. So you got to be around. You got to study it. You got to read about it. You know, when you're on the internet, that's the type of thing you need to be looking up. You know, about NASA, right, and about space travel. You know, see if what you can learn about it, what you like about it, what other people say about it. You know, watch things about space on YouTube, which I'm sure you're doing now. So I'm not telling you nothing you ain't already doing. All right. So that's cool because, you know, there's a lot of investment that gets made in the space travel. You've heard that Amazon, matter of fact, they're talking about trying to get people into space in your lifetime, where people will be able to travel to space, just like they travel. So my man's going to be flying them around here. You'll be able to fly them off the planet. And we've never had that before. All right. So that's something for you to be able to get into, man. So grades looking good?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Take that. So you're going to be ready. Yep. I believe in you. Yep. So I appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Welcome.
All right. All right. Let's get to our next subject. All right. What with extracurricular activities? All right. Who's coming through? What y'all doing outside of just making great grades? That's what we want to talk about.
Right.
What's your name, man?
Ian Queets or DJ.
Okay. All right. Talking to the mic.
All right.
All right. What's going on? What do you do for fun, man? What's some of your extracurricular activities?
Since this year IMC, the
Extracurricular. You know, you good. That's what it's about. We'll keep going.
The activity I'm doing this year is art club and green team.
Okay. Now tell us about those. What's art club and green team?
Art club this is like the second year art club for Soulsville, the school I go to, and it's just a room where we could do art, or we have two people who's over it. Our teacher, Mr. Kim, and Mr. Bowden. Mr. Kim is doing it the traditional way of art, like drawing different kinds of things, and then Mr. Bowden is doing like customs for like shoes and whatnot.
Okay, cool.
And I was able to get it going again this year since the last person was over it has left for, I don't know, she's left. Then I'm also part of the green team, which is something I've been a part of since 9th grade.
Okay.
Which is which I joined out of just being bored of just going home and doing homework and then nothing else. So I joined green team just to have something to do. Which green team is a gardening club where we go outside like twice a week and we go to our garden that we have set up. And it was this year in the beginning or at the end of last year when we started to actually sell our produce, like from carrots, cabbage, kale, mustard green, beets, sweet potatoes, tried growing pumpkin, but I don't do the pumpkin or tomato. We had a lot of different kinds of food. We had some herbs. We were to sell them. And the person who was over there was our teacher, Mr. Barnhart, who wanted us to know how to run what was it? It was a whole thing about businesses like real food businesses, and how like in Memphis and other areas that they're like food desert where there's not as healthy food to go around in some of these areas, so we can make like a business for that, so we get spread around
man, you doing a lot extracurricular then outside of school.
Yes.
So grades and everything straight?
Yes.
I imagine so.
Yeah.
All right. So then are you looking to continue to do that? You know, once you get out of school and that sort of thing, continue with those activities?
Yes, definitely, since art is going to be my major, and I do like gardening, so to have something to actually get me outside instead of just saying a room all day.
Yeah, man, I love that, man. Dig that. Man, keep doing your thing, boy. I like that, man. Extracurricular.
Yeah.
All right. One more. Extracurricular. Let's go. Yeah, come on up, man. Hey, man. Like this. Yeah, come on. Oh, yeah, come on. Like they said in the good word, man. What you do quickly. Yes, sir. What's your name, man?
Frederick Parson.
Frederick. Okay, there you go. I love that, man. Let's talk it to the mic.
Okay.
All right. What's some of your extracurricular activities?
Band.
Dig that.
That's pretty much it.
That's it? Okay. No, that's cool. I mean, that's enough in itself. Band's a lot. All right. So what instrument do you play?
I play percussion.
Okay. Man, dig that. So I would have loved to do that, man. My hand game just wasn't right coming up like that. But I would have loved to have been in percussion. So what inspired you to do percussion?
My dad.
No, that's great.
My sister.
Okay.
And pretty much band in general.
Yeah, see, MYB, he's talking about legacy. So he says dad, his sister, you know, you got family members that's been involved in the band. So that's what we love to hear. And that's why we're doing this, is so that we can get into the mode of legacy. All right. So what my brother's talking about is a lot of times we don't pass down. We're not good as people always passing down things from one generation to the next. So see, it's great. And his dad's here and actually in the room, MYB, for y'all that aren't on the video. And so inspiring his son, you know, to follow in his footsteps and continue to learn is something that's still somewhat new sometimes to our community, but we've got to keep doing it, right? So I love that. So you want to continue in band?
Yes, sir.
Okay, gotcha. So what do you see next for you? We gonna see you at the Grizzlies game, chopping it up, or no?
Be in Nashville.
You'll be in Nashville. Oh, okay. What you gonna do in Nashville?
Tennessee State.
TSU. Okay. Oh, man, I love that. No, I love that. Again, that's the legacy, following in his dad's footsteps, but making his own path. All right. What do you see beyond TSU? You ain't seen that far yet.
Being an instructor there.
Okay. Okay. So you're looking to come back then and give back. So see, that's another thing outside of legacy is giving back. Once you learn information, come back and give it to other people. You know, that's the mark of being a man. That's the mark of being a leader. You know, it's your ability to then come back and show other people how to do things, man. So I love that, man. Keep doing your thing. I love that percussion. Yeah, that's awesome. I appreciate you. All right. What else we got? Technology. Who wants to talk technology? Oh, man, you already been on, man. I'm going to have you back in a minute. Let's get somebody who hasn't been on yet. All right. Who wants to talk technology? Oh, my man's coming. Here we go. When y'all coming? What y'all waiting on? Y'all waiting on another subject? Okay. All right. Come on through. Yep. So I love this. All right. What's up, brother? All right, man. What's your name?
Colin.
Colin. All right. Let's talk to the microphone.
Okay.
I know you can talk big and loud. Yeah. So, man, talk to me about technology, man. What technology do you use?
PS4, my phone.
Yeah. Okay. What you like about the PS4? So I ain't never played that.
They had a whole bunch of different unique items about it. People say it's too complicated, but it's like once you get used to it, it's gonna be easier.
Okay. Yeah. So then you use PS4. You use your phone. What other technology? Is there a technology you hadn't used that you want to use or that you've seen out there?
I heard the PS5 is coming out and a new type of Xbox is coming out around December, Christmas time.
Yeah. Well, you know, one of the things I've always said is there's not enough of us. We play video games, but it's not enough of us in video games, creating them, you know, and that sort of thing. So is that something you might look to do?
Yes, sir.
Getting the technology with video games?
Yes, sir.
A lot of money in that. A lot of money. So, yeah, a lot of ways you could do well. So keep doing that. You know, play your games, but learn about how the games are made. I'm sure you're probably doing that.
Yes, sir.
But don't just get into consuming the game. You know, learn to think the game and learn how are they getting that video game to you? Who's creating it? You know, how are they using computers and technology to get that to you? And if you can learn that and be able to teach someone else and then make money for it, one day everybody in here might be playing one of your games that you create. Yep. So, man, that's what's up. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Who's next? Yep. Come on through, brother. See, what we want to do, I like to get everybody at some point talking about something. So be ready. Because if not, I'm going to pick you out. You ain't been up here, I'm going to come pick you out. Yep. Come on, brother. Yes, sir. What's your name, man? Quincy. Okay. With a K? Yes. Oh, man, I ain't never heard that. Quincy with a K. Dig that. All right. Talking to the microphone, man. What you think about technology?
Right now, technology is doing way better than it ever has been.
Okay, I agree with that.
I usually use the computer more only because
Here,
now
slide over a little bit. There you go.
I use the computer more. Now we have a graphic designer computer with
Okay.
a pen. I use to draw a lot, like my older brother,
Yeah.
and I got a lot of it from my dad
Okay.
as well.
Good.
What else? We keep like old technology, like sure. It's a lot of those technologies that we have.
What's the old technology you keep?
I actually don't know.
Oh,
Wait,
really?
I think the oldest thing
So it's a flip phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a flip phone?
Yeah, there's flip phones around our house.
Oh, really? What you do with a flip phone? I know you're not talking on it.
Nah.
What you doing with it?
We just like keep some old stuff for us.
No, man. But you know what? My dad's an engineer, right? He's a civil engineer. That's what he grew up doing. He used to take things apart and wanted to see how it worked. You know what I mean? So that's a great skill to have, is to take old technology, pull it apart, and see how it works, right? Because once you know how it works, you know, people make a lot of money in their own business or working for a business, you know, on how to take technology apart and then use it for other new technology. You know what I mean? So that's a great skill to have that you've already picked up. But yeah, my dad was like that. He, you know, now he's way older than all of us in here, but that's what he grew up on. He would take old technology, take an old radio, and take it apart and learn what's in it, right? So you see yourself continue to do that with technology? You gonna take that old technology and
Probably.
yeah. Let's see, one day you might find the next big thing from using something from the past. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You
might take that flip phone and flip it into something else new. You know what I mean? That we all end up using.
Yeah.
Right? That's how things happen. That's how the phone started to begin with. Somebody had to be messing with something and figured out how it worked. All right. So man, keep doing your thing, man. If that's what you love doing, do that. You know what I mean? Don't let nothing stop you. All right. Appreciate it. All right. What's our next topic, man? They took the topics away from me. What's next? Black historical figures. All right. Who's coming with that? My brother right here. Come on. Let's talk about some black historical figures. I hope y'all know some that's not, you know, what everybody talk about. I think everybody know about Rosa Parks, right? And they're important, but there are a lot of black historical figures that we don't celebrate quite as much as we should. What's up, man? How you doing?
Good.
You good? All right, tell them your name.
Phineas.
Phineas, okay. So talk about a black historical figure. What's one that means something to you?
Richard Greener.
Okay, yeah.
He was the first black man to graduate from Harvard.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, and that's one of the schools I want to go to.
Okay, take that. All right. So yeah, so he graduated from Harvard, you know, of course, a long time ago, but he started that pathway for us to be able to get into Ivy League schools. So he's one of the first to graduate from an Ivy League school. So you want to go to Harvard? What do you want to study?
Probably engineering.
Engineering? Okay. Yeah. And then what do you want to do with that? Do you want to build or construct, or what do you want to do?
Most likely, probably want to go into construction.
Okay. Dig that. Awesome. Yeah, there's not enough of us in construction, so I'd love to see you be able to do it. Might build me a house one day. When I get old, I'm an old man, build me a house, something I can stay in. Yep, so man, I appreciate that. Keep doing what you're doing. Engineering is a great field to go in. And so like we've been talking about, you know, start looking at and researching about engineering. You know, Google it, see who's doing it. Who are the top engineers? You know, you should know who the top 10 or 15 engineers are and what they do, right? You know, talk to your teachers about that. Let people know what it is that you want to do. That'll take you so much far. And that's for everybody in here. When you want to do something, you got to let people know that you want to do it, right? Because you never know who can help you and help you get to that path. And who knows somebody that can help get you the type of education, you know, along with your schoolwork to help you get there, man. So just like when you want to play ball, you know, if you get a chance to hang around Kobe, that's what you do, right? So it's the same thing with anything else. So, man, I applaud you, man. Keep doing your thing, brother. That's all right. Who else? Who else want to come talk about it? Black historical figures. Who doing it? Somebody we hadn't had yet. Come on, man. Oh, you talk about next topic then. All right. Who wants to talk about Black historical figures? I know it's more than one of y'all. Everybody in here Black. All right. Who wants to talk about it? Nobody?
I will, but I will not.
You want to come? Come on. Yeah, come on. That's what I'm talking about, man. We're going to have brothers stepping up. Thurgood, you know about Thurgood Marshall? Yeah, he's definitely one. All right. Hey, brother, how you doing, man? What's your name?
Nathan.
What is it?
Nathan.
All right. Make sure they know. All the people. Everybody that's listening to you all over the world. This is Nathan. All right. What about Black historical figures, man? What you think?
I think that we should know about how we should act around Black History Month and stuff.
Yeah. I think that's a lesson for the grown folks. I think a lot of grown people should know about lessons about Black History Month and why it's important, and then why it's important beyond Black History Month. So, do you have a favorite Black history figure, or someone that you studied in school? Who's your favorite?
Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King? Okay, Dr. Martin Luther King. What do you like about him?
That he had broke that he had made everything equal from that back when he was alive. They had colored people in the front and colored people in the back, and water fountains and stuff.
Yeah.
It had different elevators for us.
Yeah, you're right. He fought for equality, man. He's right. So y'all should listen to the brother here when he's talking about that, because he knows what he's talking about. So he's someone who fought for equality, right? And so I can see you one day fighting for equality in some type of way. I think one day you're going to be a good speaker, man. Yeah, I think one day you will. So man, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let anybody stop you.
Yes,
all right? I appreciate you. Yeah. See, he spoke on something real right there. There's a lot of grown people need to know that. Because a lot of grown people don't know about Dr. Key fighting for equality right here in this city. And so that's what he's sharing. So he's got the knowledge and understands that. And, some of y'all that are listening to this podcast, some of y'all on these social media sites, y'all can learn something here from a brother, right? All right, what else we want to talk about? All right, how about how to be successful as a Black man? Who wants to talk about that? Is that your subject? All right, come on, brother, let's go. Yeah, people want to hear what you got to say. All right. We're here on the Minding Your Business podcast. What's going on, man? You found your subject, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go. Hop in, man. Talk loud into the mic. Tell them your name.
My name is Trev, and I think like to be a successful Black person, show character and be more of a professional person. And, show a good influence in people to show that we're not just a Black person, but we're more of an educational person, being race.
Yeah. So going beyond just race, but be a successful man. You mentioned your first word was character,
yes, sir.
Which I love, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
One of the first things about being a successful Black man is having character.
Yes, sir.
What does character mean to you?
Just being professional about everything you do and not be ignorant on live TV and all that.
Yeah, you're right. One of the things about having good character is how you handle yourself when things aren't going the best.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's when your character really, a lot of people have good character when things are going real well. But then now when challenges that are going to come, you go out challenges in life, right?
Yes,
they can come from a lot of different places, but the character of a man is how you handle those, right? How you treat other people, your environment, how you treat animals, how you treat other brothers, how you treat women, right? How you treat women,
Yes, sir.
right? Young ladies, that's going to show your what? Your character, all right? So your character is revealed a lot of times with how you interact, and then when tough times come, and they go come, you guys, any brother back here, tough times are going to come. And when they do, your character is going to be revealed in what you say and how you handle yourself, right? All y'all one day, y'all going to have families. Y'all going to be leading households. Y'all going to have wives, And having these brothers back here tell you, having a wife ain't no easy thing. All right. Yeah. But Warren back, he didn't even look up. He looked at his phone. He just came, sat down, looked at the phone. He didn't want to jump in on that subject. Then you look up now. He still ain't saying nothing. But it's not an easy thing, right? And your character gets revealed. So what he said, when he says character, that's something that everybody should really take heed that's on this podcast, right? Because character is how you portray yourself, and it's how you respond to adversity that's gonna come. Man, that's nice work, man. I love that. Appreciate it. Yep, I love when he said that. How to be a successful black man. Come on, man. You got your subject too, huh? All right, come on through. All right. What's up, man? You good? All right. Tell the world your name. Who are you?
My name Ken.
Ken. All right.
Yes, sir.
How do you be a successful black man? What you think?
Well, I think over time, black men has been underestimated and labeled as lazy. Because for 100+ years, blacks have gone through a rough time, and I think because of that, it made it hard for not only for black men but blacks in general to, how can I say, have a spotlight or a place in life, if they have something special or not. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He podcasting now. So he done told some knowledge. Yeah. Okay. All right. So yes, it's without question that as a race of people, we've had challenges in this country. That's without question. But like you talked about, getting past those images of us and showing us in a different light, man, it's gonna be critical. And I see you doing that, man. Yeah. Yep, I see you doing that. Yeah, you could do a podcast.
It's just crazy how it's been all over the place, U.S. and other places. How a person's color can determine what is right and what is wrong, and how they should be treated or not. So yeah, it's just a questionable thing that has been going on for years, not only for blacks but for other races that have wondered why these actions have taken place.
Right. Yep. No doubt about it. No, I agree with you, man. I think that a lot of times, when people don't understand a race, then they have a fear of it. Yeah. And when there's a fear of something, people hate what they fear. Yeah. Right?
And they
want to stay away from things that they fear, they don't understand. And so what we have to do is help people to understand more about who we are. Yeah. Instead of trying to always conform to what other people are.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard. Yeah, because of what went on. But so we have to.
All right, brothers, hold on.
So because of that, we have to work 2 times harder to break down those boundaries and get our story out.
Yeah. So we got to work hard. We got to work smart. Yeah, like you're saying, man. So, man, I love that, man. You can do your podcast, man. That's a subject you can talk about.
Thank you.
What's up, man? Appreciate it. All right. Yeah. What's the next topic? Entrepreneurship. Who wants to talk about that? All right. Come on. Let's do it. All right. Let's do that. All right, man. What's your name, brother?
Daryl.
Daryl?
Yes, sir.
All right. Tell the world.
Daryl.
Your name Daryl, right?
Yes, sir. About what?
Tell them your name. Tell them your name.
My name is Daryl.
All right, cool. All right, Daryl. So talk about entrepreneurship. What does that mean to you?
I think entrepreneurship means thinking about yourself and your careers. Like how are you going to make money? How you going to make a living for yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, it includes all that. How you going to make, how you generate money for yourself, things like that. But it also what you can give back to the community, with your knowledge. And, when you start a business, you have a responsibility, right, to help other people with your business, with what you do. And so talk about that. Do you see where you can start a business and help people?
Yes, I see that myself. Like, I'm gonna start a business of recycling so I can help the world get better before we as people pollute it and destroy it. Yeah, and we're not gonna have a place to live no more.
See, you speaking my language, man. I love that. See, you're talking about helping the community through recycling, which is very important for maintaining a healthy environment, right? Because if you got trash everywhere, right, it's hard to have a healthy environment, and people feel better about themselves when there's cleanliness around where they live.
And they feel safe.
Yeah, they feel safer, right? And then they care for it better, when it's clean, right? So one day you'll be able to start a business, man, that's going to revolutionize and change how we recycle. I can see it, man. So, man, what you want to do is keep learning about recycling and learning about where there's an opportunity for you to start a business, and you don't have to wait to be grown. You can start your business now, just right there in your own neighborhood, about how to get things that can be recycled, learn about what can be recycled and what cannot, right? And then start your business. Yeah, you could do that. All right. Man, appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate
you
too.
Dig that. Who else wants to talk entrepreneurship? All right, come on. All right, brother. Yep, man. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
You good?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Tell the world your name.
My name is Edward.
Edward, okay. What's up, man? So, entrepreneurship, what you think?
Entrepreneurship to me is basically like starting your own business from like the ground up without any help.
Yeah.
Your own money.
Yeah, did that. So, entrepreneurship is that, it's starting your own business, but it's also the big thing about it is solving a problem, helping your community and solving a problem or problems that someone has or other people have. You know what I mean? So have you thought about what type of business you want to start?
I want to start my own clothing line, my own successful clothing line.
Okay.
Something like Gucci or Louis Vuitton or something like that.
So you want to start a brand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there you go. So so right now today you can start doing that.
Yeah.
You got people in here that got artistic abilities and things like that.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is develop, where people have a problem with their clothing, and then fulfill that problem with what you bring.
Yeah.
Right. And so right now you got to be doing that.
Yeah.
I'm sure you are.
Yes, sir.
Looking at what people are wearing,
marketing and everything.
Yeah, definitely. So, man, keep doing what you're doing because that's going to be needed.
Yeah,
everybody started from wherever, before you had Gucci and before you had Kanye, they had to start somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Right? And so you're starting out right now, man. So one day, we all may be dressed in your brand.
True.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? So look at those steps and become an expert at understanding that fashion game. Now you looking at something for men, for women, both?
Everybody.
Okay, kids.
Yes, sir.
Everybody. Okay. Dogs. Somebody said dogs.
He's not wrong.
They can get it too, huh?
Yes, sir.
Get something for the dog. All right. So man, dig that, man. I love it.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. All right. Anybody want to talk entrepreneurship real quick? Anybody else? I love that subject. All right. What else we got? Oh, we got Kobe. Who wants to talk about Kobe? All right, come on, brother. Come talk about Kobe. Well, I want to make sure I get everybody, and then once we get everybody, then we'll double up. All right, so we're going to talk about Kobe Bryant. All right. What's your name, brother?
Brian Harder.
Okay, I love that. All right, so what do you think about Kobe Bryant?
Kobe Bryant was a great man. He did a lot of good things. He made a book about how his lifestyle been.
Yeah.
And how we just see him, how he died, just made us all upset. Every sport, people, loved ones, like, he's a great man.
Yeah. So, obviously you were sad when you heard about him passing.
Yes.
Heard about that. Where were you? You remember where you were when you heard about it?
I was up in Nashville.
You in Nashville? Okay. How'd you hear about it? Did you see it on TV or?
I saw it on TV.
You did? Okay. Yeah, it was tough, man. It was tough news. I actually had an opportunity to meet Kobe Bryant twice. Once when he was here in Memphis playing for the Lakers, they played the Grizzlies, and then once in high school. So he was older than I was. I was a freshman in high school when he was a senior, and I had a chance to meet him then up in Philadelphia, playing in a basketball tournament up there outside of Philly. So I agree with you, man. He was a great man. It was unfortunate him and his daughter passed away on the helicopter, along with the 7 other people that were on the helicopter as well, that were coaches, and there was another daughter that was on the helicopter, and the pilot, everybody, man. So we definitely were heartbroken at that news, man. So I appreciate you sharing, and hopefully Kobe inspires you, to with what you do. In school and going beyond. Because he worked very hard. You work hard. I know you do. You look like you work hard. All right, brother. Appreciate it, babe. Thank you. Who else wants to talk Kobe? Who hadn't talked yet? We got everybody? Okay. Did we get everybody? Who hadn't been up here? Have you been up here yet? Come on. You want to talk about Kobe? You don't want to talk about Kobe? Who else wants to talk about Kobe? You want to talk Kobe? Who wants to talk Kobe? Yeah, come on. All right, real quick, man. We got my brother back. Brother Ken, what's going on, man? You back again, huh? What you know about Kobe?
Well, my first love for Kobe happened when I was playing 2K10.
Okay.
So
yeah.
My first time playing 2K, he had the Los Angeles Lakers, and I believe I had the who did I have? I think the Bulls.
Okay.
Was Derrick Rose?
Yeah, Derrick Rose on the Bulls in 10.
Okay, so I'm over here. I don't know what I'm doing. He dropped like 84 points with Kobe. So I'm like, hey, who is that? Who is it? And I said, that's Kobe. That's Kobe. He's the best player of all time in the NBA right now. He this and that. So I'm like, oh,
yeah, okay,
that's Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? So, ever since then, I just looked up to him. In the video game, I always used him. In real life, I always watch his gameplay on the floor and off the court. Throughout the years, he's just amazing. He won a Grammy. He's an author.
Yeah,
had so many rings. So I just looked up to him, and he was just awesome overall as a person.
Yeah,
off the court and on the court.
There you go. Well, man, I love to hear that, man. And like I say, getting your connection with him through the video game, man. That's what's up.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's what's up. And he killing you with the 84.
Yes. This is my first time because at the time I was playing. I played shooting games.
Okay.
So he was like, hey, play this basketball game. So I'm like, what's basketball? He said, this is a ball. You throw it in the hoop, get points. So I'm like, I tried out. You know what I mean? So he got the Lakers and. He kept using them. I used to look on YouTube on how to play the game. So
yeah,
I used to get Kobe myself and go against him, and I would end up dropping like 2 points with Kobe. So I didn't know how to use them. So
right,
yeah,
but you learned though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, though.
So I love that, boy. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's a good Kobe story. Yeah, he got hooked up with Kobe through the video games. All right, we good on time, or we okay? We need to wrap up. Okay. All right, so. Everybody, I appreciate everybody. NYB, we got every brother in here to come up and talk about what they want to talk about with their subject. All right? And so, Sigma Beta Club, man, I give y'all a hand. Give yourselves a hand. For those that are listening to this podcast, again, it's the Sigma Beta Club. We're here in Memphis, Tennessee, part of fraternity Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. And we got young men here, and again, since 1950, this is what's been going on. And there are young men in this room right now that are going to be great, all of them. They're going to be great at something, right? And so we want to continue to support them and edify them. So we can talk about the problems all the time, or we can talk about solutions. And see, today you heard from young people, we even sharing some knowledge with some of y'all, some things y'all probably didn't even know. And so, man, I salute y'all and appreciate what y'all are doing. And so, Champ Ron, the Minding Your Business podcast, that was episode 131. Y'all make sure to go check it out. TheMYBpodcast.com is where you can go do that. We're powered by the Binge Podcast Network. So definitely check us out there on binge.com. If you're interested in learning more about the podcast, you can go to the website, or you can email me, ron@TheMYBpodcast.com is where you can go do that. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all go be great. Entrepreneurship, real estate, trending news. There's no business like minding your own.
Let's go back.